Today I'd like to tie for you a little yellow Sally. The hook I have in the vise is a 9672. It is a size 16. And the thread I'm going to use is cream colored thread. I have the barb bent down on the hook. You can tie these 16s, 18s. And I'm going to start with putting down a layer of thread and hold your tag end at 45 degree, and you won't get any spaces when you put down your layer of thread. It will just slide it right into position and remove the excess. And we're going to start with the tail, and the tail is going to be a light ginger hackle, and I want this to be about half the hook shank. Because this is a stonefly. And we're going to secure that right there. And trim away the excess. Next, we're going to put on a ginger saddle hackle, and I'm going to tie this in by the tip. And we're just going to leave that right there for now. And I'm going to take away the excess. And now for the body, I have yellow silk floss, and I have a piece about a foot, and I'm going to take it and double it over on the thread, and I'm going to tie it in right at the tail, and I'm going back on there just a little bit to get it right to the tail and also to help to secure it. And I'm going to bring my thread up to about 2 eye lengths behind the eye of the hook. And we're going to wind the yellow floss up to the thread. And you can see this silk floss has a tendency to fray, so you got to give it a little trim once you get it up there. Another way to control the fray is to wet the floss before you start tying it. When it dries, your floss is going to be a little bit stiff. And we'll put a couple wraps in front of it, pinch it in place. And then we're going to remove that excess. And now we're going to take the cream saddle and we're going to palmer it forward. And when we reach the thread, we're going to leave the hackle hanging, because we're going to add more hackle once we get the wing on. And we're going to trim off those couple of strays right there. For the wing, we're going to take light caribou hair, have them in my hair stacker, and we're going to stack them. And when you use the hair stacker, the hairs come out all nice and even. And we have all this. I'm going to trim off a lot of it before I even start. And now I'm going to measure it, and I want it to be just slightly past the body. And we're going to hold it tight so it doesn't spin, because you'll see the front flaring. And we're going to remove the excess from the front. Cut that at a slight taper there. Clear away the hairs from the eye. And we're going to tie that down. Hold that wing in tightly still so it doesn't spin on you. And cover that over. And we're going to wrap our hackle once again and keep that right close to the wing. Probably about 3 turns will be enough. And we're going to tie that off. Bring the hackle back and tie it off in front. And now I'm going to take my poke and snip and remove that hackle. Gets it much closer, and all you're cutting is what you intend to cut. And we got a couple strays sticking out front. We'll get them off. And tidy up the head. And then we'll give it a whip finish. Pull that tight. And we'll remove the thread once again. You know, we'll apply a little bit of head cement. And here we have a little yellow Sally. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.